No. Actually, let's do the opposite. Let's get to a high point so we have some visibility on what's around us. Hello everyone, Thoranx is here, and welcome back to No Man's Sky, episode 289, where we just jumped into this high wealth system in the last episode, and we're going to do a little bit of salvage searching. Boiling planet. That sort of implies there's water, but with the sun on the other side, it's difficult to see. That planet decidedly looks devoid of water. A metallurgic planet. Maybe. A desert planet with red water and activated copper. Oh, we might be able to get some storm crystals. Okay, that seems like a winner to me, and it's a good bit of distance away. So we can pulse jump over there with the living ship. No, not the galactic map. Nope. No, negative. Let's recharge all of our equipment. It appears to be largely continental. Still a rather high sea state. I think we want to head to the ocean. No, it's not a very flattering picture. Let's try it again without the warp and perhaps without this filter. Oh, that's the default filter? Really? I do like the vibrant filter most times. Alright, this ocean looks massive. Let's head this way. Not going to find a lot of storm crystals in the water, but we are going to be looking for wrecks as well. Oh look, a little island chain out here in the middle of the ocean. Oof, I do like the dichotomy between two bright colors like that. But maybe what we want is the other side. Catch it without the ring. The ring seems to... That might be the better image. Let's go ahead and slow down. Hey, look at that! We needed the photo. I love it when a plan comes together. Long, burning night winds. Oh my. I am not returning to the mission, agent. Oof, the water though. Very murky. No crashed freighters, you say? That was a neat looking ship. Now let's scan some of the local fauna. Only seas up. We'll get the local jellyfish as well. Oh look, we've got some more aquatic, I want to say mammals, but it could be a reptile. No, that is some sort of mammal, like an armadillo, perhaps? Looks rather playful. Sure. And then we'll go ahead and put some fuel back in our inverter. Oh, the fish, they come right up to you. That's fun. Alright, well, we verified there's no crashed freighter nearby. How about a drowned Starship? Hey. 6 minutes away? No, I don't think we're going to do that. Let's get in the Nightmare in Space and head on over there. Ooh. Boy, this is a hot wind. 122 degrees. It's scorching. Look at it warping our electronics and such. Alright, let's process over to this drowned Starship and see what we get. But we do need some storm crystals, so I think we will head over to one of the land masses before we depart this planet. Hopefully this Starship is a nice one. I'd like to hit the jackpot. There are like no islands nearby at all. Visibility is next to nil. Oh, here we go. Wow. It's so insanely hot and dusty. And you can see the waters are just churned up with this sediment. Whatever's blowing in the air, it's creating this yellow sky, is actually turning the water red. Alright, let's get in the Nautilon and see if we've struck pay dirt. Okay, it's a fighter. It looks like it might be small, though. B-17 plus 3. It's worth 1,000,000 units. I think earlier we decided that a B-class small-sized ship was not going to be worth it. I think is what we decided. It feels a little picky, but I've got to follow my gut, and my gut says let's not waste our time with it. So I think we'll just press on. We will, however, check the distress beacon. Greeted by the stench of rotting flesh underwater, as I enter the derelict vessel's Spartan interior, a huge beast dressed in what appears to be military uniform lies where it died, mere feet from the escape hatch. Behind it is a partially smashed rack of military multi-tools secured by a sparking alien locking mechanism. The cockpit door hangs slightly ajar, and I can see operational equipment inside. I don't care about the multi... well, no, let's see what it gives us. Electricity shoots through me as the damaged alien device sputters in protest. What I find within somewhat compensates for my pain. Oh, this is kind of cool. An A-class little pistol with a plasma launcher and a... I wish you could sell multi-tools. This... no. Decline. No thank you. No thank you. The Winged Dance, DP4. Nope, nope. I reject these terms, actually. Instead, we're going to head on back to our Starship and look at scoring some storm crystals. We got the Nightmare in Space to take us over to one of the continents. We'll get away from the ocean. Let's punch out of the storm and get some visibility. And we'll get away from the planet and get a little bit of perspective. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a pretty significant landmass over there. A lot of little lakes for it being a desert planet, though. Must just be because it's so hot. Storm is clearing. Of course it is. It could also be because whatever this particulate is, this element that's found in all the sand that's blowing across the surface, superheated, is just utterly toxic to any kind of life. But I imagine we are still going to find some form of flora here. Oh yeah, not a lot, but there is some. We have an extreme night temperature. Look at these almost man-made structures covered in stone. And look, you can see this is like a low-lying little floodplain, sort of, or dried up. It used to be a floodplain. Let's... no. Actually, let's do the opposite. Let's get to a high point so we have some visibility on what's around us. Landing pad? Yes, indeed. I accept these terms. Oh, is this a... Oh. Okay, okay. This might actually give us another distress beacon that we can go look at. If I don't take the long way to get to the door. We'll find it eventually. Let's get to default, please. I don't know why this building just looks really rough. Oh, look at that. Looks like we needed one of those photos as well. Would you believe I did not know that? Viking Observatory. Atlas Pass version 2. Rogue data. I think we've seen all those, but we'll look at it. No, we don't want any of those. I will take the research specimen. Okay, let's see what the rogue data is. Maybe this is a new one. Hello world. The Atlas has created the simulation of its own world. Yeah. No, we definitely have seen that one before, so we're just going to depart it. And instead, let's see if we can fulfill this requirement. Images showed that this observatory was once a war zone. Mangled metal, scorched walls, and the heavily decayed corpses of a dozen hulking lifeforms betray a brutal firefight. Now repaired, whatever transpired, it must have happened before the beacon that flashes on the screen arrived. Perhaps if I enter the code, I can decipher it. 7398, let's do it. Thanks to its recent repairs, the observatory still functions. It leaps into life as I enter the digits, showing the location of a new destination, deep within the cosmos. Ancient off-ruins planet thing. No, thank you. No, thank you very much. I should chart this sector, but... Actually, yeah, I think I will. The Duzhiku Badlands. Oh, here we go. Easily startled, one extendable finger. Absorbs moisture from the air. What moisture from the air? If there's moisture in this air, then, you know, consider me a little shocked. We might have killed that poor creature too as we took off. Just a random trade terminal sitting out in the middle of nowhere. Ooh, look at these things produced locally. So cheap. I don't think we want any of them, though. Instead, we'll just save and chart this sector. The good old Lost Plains of Magni. Extreme desert planets are so intriguing because you go from having a freezing temperature at night, yep, to a firestorm that can just replace your cold temperature almost immediately. Here, let's go up here to the Knowledge Stone. As we battle with the hostile flora. Watch, this will be the one time we have all these technology modules and we won't need them. What is that? Ooh, you look like a predator. Claws harbor disease. No. Instead, we'll use the scatter blaster. There should be a knowledge stone around here somewhere. Here it is. Ouch! I don't see any storm crystal icons anywhere. I don't think the weather is extreme enough here. We've discussed this in episodes past where it's not enough to have extreme storms. You have to have extreme weather and then extreme storms. I don't think 121 degrees is hot enough to get storm crystals. All in all, a little bit of a bust. I don't like the sound of that. It sounds like horribly hostile creatures howling at us. Let's just depart. The real question is... Ooh. You know what? Let's see what we got here. Encountered on planet Bautiste, where they survived despite the near-constant drought, this predator will attack anything within proximity. Their sheer aggression intimidates prey and competitors alike. Well-adapted digestive systems allow them to find nutrients where others would give up. They happily feast upon the marrow of discarded bones, cracking them open and guzzling their nutritious cores. Oof, and their claws harbor disease. Wow, what a serious predator. That being said, is it worth even scanning the other planets? They have water on them as well. Radioactive Planet. Okay. What sort of planet do we have here? Gamma intensive planet, but also no activated copper. You know what? I think it's time to jump. Let's get the end of sleep. And head on out. This system just hasn't been good to us. I mean, the desert planet was interesting, but we want to be on our way. Okay, let's see. We're gonna switch over to the galactic core. Boost in that direction. Grab a star with a black hole, and nope, not that one. This one. And off we go. Oh, what a neat colored nebula. Too bad it doesn't matter. Jump number 1. Oof. Quite an anomaly planet with a lavender sky. No, and a dark nebula. Oh, I'm tempted to look at the moons and no, we must jump. We must jump, Thranxes. Do not look back. Do not wonder for what is behind us. As travelers, our destination is in front of us. Oh, an icy planet with an ocean. No. No, I won't be detracted. Detracted or distracted, we won't do it. Neither. Both. None of it. This is wormhole number 2. We've got to make that progress. Oof, right along the rings. That's a photo op right there. Maybe something more like this. Alright, and that's all you get. Because after that we need to warp again. Which of these has the black hole? I can hardly tell. Maybe we can go to the next one. Out of jump range. Out of jump range. We've detoured a little bit. There you go, that'll do it. Whoa, bright pink nebula. I'm sure there's a picture here to be had. Well, maybe it's the other one. Like this. And that's it. Passing through the singularity. Look at the screen, can't even keep up with everything that's happening. 4 planets, destitute economy. No, thank you. I think instead of 3 jumps, we're actually gonna push it to 4. No, not out of jump range. Anything but that. That's not the one. This is. Oh, look at that planet. Oh, I've got to know. Oh, it did. It pulled me away. It distracted me. Toxic with a yellow sky. Okay. That's easier to say no to. Alright. Final jump, I promise. No matter what the next system is, we're going to hang out there for a moment. It's good to stay on task and travel, but we need to taper it. Gotta stop and smell the roses. Now that is a picture. Look at that. Three bodies breaking out of the rings there. It's pretty neat. All right, what do we have? We have an adequate economy. And we're just going to look at the map. 348,000 light years. Closing in on that distance. Look how dense the star clusters are getting. It's exciting. All right, let's see what sort of planets we have in this system. A blighted planet. An acidic planet. Moon. Gamma intensive moon with activated copper. Storm crystals, question mark? Maybe. A parched moon with activated copper. Hello. Beautiful. Look at those continental formations. This is a temperate planet? Look at those continents. No, in the effort of pulse jumping around to get more for what we want, coupled with the fact that I really would like to get some storm crystals, I think we're going to go to the desert moon first, even though it's a short pulse jump, and then we'll pulse jump back to the other planet. Ooh, it's a gray desert moon? How intriguing. Oh my. I don't like that appearance. Hold on. It looks good from there, but that's sort of that line. Yeah, not feeling that. Alright, we're entering the atmosphere during a massive firestorm. You can hear a lot of particulate banging up against the windshield. Let's use this opportunity to see if we can locate some storm crystals. Whoa! Visibility is next to nothing. Alright, I think what we'll do is we'll set it down, we'll switch over to the Nightmare in Space, and we'll just see if we can notice any storm crystals around our location. 144C, choking sandstorms. Oh, look at these creatures. Processes dirt. The matriarchal society. Right, it probably processes the dirt right out of the atmosphere. It doesn't say extreme storm. Oh, look at these. The little bouncy creatures. Cannot drown. Well, that's good. It's a desert moon. I don't think there's anywhere for it to drown. This creature bonds with the Viking. That's like their pet. Hey, Red Rillium. Oh, I get it. Red Rillium. It's kind of like red rum. That's why it bonds with the Viking. That must be the word for murder in the Viking language if you do it backwards. Muellerder. Muellerder? Yeah, almost like murder. Almost. But alas, I see no storm crystals, and my hazard shielding indicates that while this is indeed a storm, it is not an extreme storm. Scan a couple more of these really interesting creatures. Maybe a few of the local plants. And then I think we'll be on our way. There's a solo creature over here. Whoa. Look at this thing. It has 9 additional senses? What is going on here? On our desert moon. No. Let's get a little closer. Since the storm is ending. Oh, we have more creatures over here? No, we've already scanned those. Alright, let's get the Nightmare in space, and we'll head over to the other moon and see if that... Whoa. Volcanocactus. There's like no predators on these planets. Look at this thing. Okay, you don't warrant a picture. I just wanted to pause you while I looked at what was going on. Right, well... I'm not sure if the toxic moon, or the radioactive moon is going to be a whole lot better, but... if it has storm crystals, it'll at least give us what we need. Oh, are you it? I think you might be it. Hold on. No, that's a blighted planet. Yeah, so the other moon is on the other side of the planet. And I do want to turn off this mission. Alright, let's see if we're around the planet yet. Aha, there we are. This one's also got aggressive sentinels and activated copper on a radioactive moon. This could be interesting, to say the least. I'd like to try to get close to the day-night Terminator if we could. Looks like we might be in the middle of a radioactive storm. It's hard to tell. Oof, yeah, definitely low on the visibility. What is this? This is like a factory area here? I don't necessarily want that. Yeah, we're not gonna fight with the sentinels. Let's just land here. See what we get. Extreme radioactivity and malicious sentinels. Ooh, here we go. Be you a predator or prey? Eats vegetation. Always waiting. Highly observant and ticklish. Oh, that looks like a scavenger, maybe. Recognizes other species. Oof, there's a malicious sentinel. Yep. Alright, well, let's repair the damaged machinery. So it says we're in extreme radiation, but we won't actually know if this is extreme storms. It just says extreme radioactivity until a storm presents itself. Predators. And one behind me. Ooh, are you two different species? No. No. There's no way that's the case. Two livers. That's quite a sunrise. On a horribly radioactive planet. Moon. Yeah. I said moon. I swear I did. Okay, well, perhaps while we wait... No, Exocraft summoning station and system. What? Well, we're about to fix all that. Boom. Freighter warped into the system, and now we're on our way. Let's do it. Boy, that is so much easier than having to carry all the pieces to build a summoning station. It's okay. I'm just waiting to see what the weather pattern on this moon is. Maybe put a little bit of distance between us and these sentinels. Look at these. These are minerals. I think we could press on to this knowledge stone over here. There's always time to learn more words of the local language. Another predator. Nope, that's not a predator. It's just an unidentified species, but I did get the predator notification. You know what I'm not seeing, though, as I travel around, are the telltale signs of the... Hush my mouth. Here they are. Storm crystals. Okay, that means we just need to hang tight until a storm arises. And I think that gives us a perfect place to end the episode. Oh, look at that vista. Thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, take care.